Hello, you guys, and good morning. This is my neighbor bird who is chirping every morning. Hopefully, y'all can hear me. I'm gonna give people a little bit more time to join the live. Let's just wait. No, I'm joking, man. Yeah, I think I woke up on the wrong side of the bed this morning. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. My kids they funny. It's not a ha ha laugh type of funny. It's just weird how they can be so mean, bro. And as soon as it's like you stand up for yourself and tell what you ain't gonna tolerate, they act like you have taken and stabbed them. Like my daughter, she even say, "I want to kill myself." I'm like, girl, I'm gonna kill myself. They so dramatic. They, girl, they are their mama's child. I wasn't that was dramatic. And then it was only two of us. Imagine dramatic number one, number two, number three, number four. I get it. That's what I asked for because I had 5 kids. Talk to the head. No, the heck I didn't. I did not ask for them to be just like my mama used to say. Well, no, my grandmother, um, whatever you do to your mama's gonna fall back on you too. Tenfold. What is going on? It ain't even sound like it's raining. Now I just heard thunder, but it ain't even a cloud in the sky. I hope nobody ain't hit no damage pole, Lord. That is the worst thing ever. It happens. But man, that'd be so dumb. But I guess why the power's still on. My son, like I said, think I woke up on the wrong side of the bed because I'm just so tired of being cool, mom. I actually was mean, mom, today. My son asked for his shoes. He got some new Air Force Ones in. Put a pin in it. I did not buy them. He got two new pairs. Every day since this man has been able to step his feet on the ground, every school, every nurse, little daycare when I let him go to daycare when he could walk and talk, every place this man has ever went to, every school, and they done been to a good little amount of schools now. This man has got in trouble. Y'all, I'm gonna give you a couple of examples. This man was fighting teachers and throwing grocery around. Like he came to school really mad one day. The teachers was freaking out. I got a history. I know and be at the school. They know me. That's what I'm just trying to say so I can shorten that. But yeah, I was just I always have to just get over it so many times about this little boy. So I go, I'm on the phone. The teacher is sounding a little frantic, and he a whole man. And so I'm like, what's going on? And he's sounding like as if he over there in Iraq. God, I hope I'm not trying to be funny. It just sounded like he was doing this to the phone. Like I could hear him, but I'm like, what? Like, is you in the water or something and getting chased by a shark? Because you not telling the story to me, y'all. It was just this man was telling me that they having a problem with my son, that he is throwing the chairs at them in the cafeteria. So I was trying to ask the man, did he get help? He was like, my son was throwing chairs at them and trying to hit them with the chairs, y'all. At first, I'm like, how in the world did he get to the chairs? The chairs 9 out of 10 students, when they in the lunchroom, they sit on the table that connects to the stool thing. I'm guess in the chairs is for only the teachers at a whole other side of the lunchroom. So I was like, I was wondering I looked at the time and I get to work at 8. I mean, I get to work at 7, but we don't even open to 8. So how in the world is he at breakfast? And he like, he came, he was mad. So everybody asked him, the teachers was trying to see what was wrong with him. And they was like, he was mad because he ain't getting no breakfast this morning. And so the teacher took him to get breakfast. And the teacher was like, he went crazy. And the reason was because his food was cold. I mean, this boy had been getting a lot of trouble. I'm talking about from my uncles them. Like some of them actually laugh at how bad my son used to be. And they be like, he just a baby, he gonna grow out of that. Since a kid I've been just like, I just really wish his dad would just come into his life. Cause that boy was hell on wheels. Y'all, like my big cousin who thought, oh, he won't talk to me that way. He my son whoa his butt out. Y'all, I just seen my son slide up on the wall. Like he just pasted him on the wall. My son legs was dangling, he was just cussing him out. My son was probably about 3 years old. And my cousin was just like, what the man, how you learn to cuss like that? Like you I don't even know how to do it. He was motherfucker, I beat your I do like he was literally cussing just like that. And you better drop me, motherfucker. Just like that. But I know that he wouldn't do that with his dad. His dad has never been in his life like that. But I know darn well he wouldn't try that crap. Now I don't know what he'll try, but y'all, even the police, they be like, "Oh, so you ain't gonna do it?" He be like, "Yeah." And then they one had to take his cuffs off when they like, boy, what do? Like his teacher, one teacher, it was his freaking muscular gym teacher who just, oh, I got him under control. And next thing you know, he didn't even want me in my son in his class no more because he was like, I was just looking at this little man talking to me like this. And I don't understand, like, who he think he is. And I say, and that's just what I'm saying. It ain't just him. He got a twin. He got his evil twin. He my evil twin, but he got his evil twin for real. And that's his older sister. But she ain't even that dish. Now she got into, and she stay into, yeah, she is sneaky bad though. Like, she do a lot of stuff now. But I'm saying, now at least she embarrassed me other ways, dang it. I mean, I can't keep getting embarrassed behind this school, bro. I already am a failure to a lot of people in life. I already ain't pretty. I don't give a flip. I lose weight, gain it, but I finally found a method. Yeah, just work out. Girl, I was being my whole life. Now I know the method, so you know what I mean? I'm chilling and eating and I'm getting my weight back. And I don't like it. But anyway. I mean, I like food, but I don't like the gain weight. And he eat everything. Speaking of him, y'all, this man will get suspended and come home and one more like 3 hot pockets. And y'all, noodles is privileges in my house. My kids didn't grow up on noodles like that. And they just got obsessed with noodles over YouTube and stuff. So they like to try new noodles. Is this broken up? They like to try new noodles and stuff. So he like, I mean, make him some fries. Mom, let me get a juice. It'd be like, then you got the rest of them jumping off the bus. Mama to that? I said, man, I'm already knowing. He knowing I'm knowing. They used to be able to call me. Now I have to pull up. Cause my kids be over there like, call my mama cause she come beat your. Like, and the teacher be like, he said call you and you was gonna beat my ass. And like one teacher, she was up here just like telling me all the cuss words that they would. I'm like, girl, you sat there and let that one cuss you out like that for that long. She was talking, she just kept saying, I'm like, she was a sub too, y'all. I just told my son the other day, I said, keep on playing at that school. You seen that substitute? Yeah. Because I used to say to my kid, y'all acting like y'all want me to treat y'all like somebody off the street. And they don't understand that lingo. Now they all give me hell, but this one is hell on wheels. And I tell you, his name is Jadez. I ain't trying to get too deep, but I want to name my baby Jude. I love that name. I was obsessed with it. And I don't know if I ever said this in another video, but I feel like I have. I be making videos, but I guess since nobody don't comment or like or make this motherfucker get in motion, I forget what I be done posted. But his name, I just love Jude, get a lot of Gaga. And where I was from, we did not know of demonic music like that. But they told me from the first video I watched, but my saved Christian auntie, the one put me on it. I was obsessed. And I was like, I want to name my baby Jude. He a twin. He got a twin sister. And when I tell you night and day, this scene stone, that man, so he's good. If the roles was switched, I would be okay with it. Because my girls is kind of bad like that. They Speedy Gonzalez bad, but all my girls are like that, but they would go to school and work. And get in a little trouble, but that's about it. But 9 times 10, somebody probably bothering them in their mind, and now they freaking, I don't know, but they don't get in trouble like that. But like I said, I like the song, and I said, I want to know what Jude means before I name my baby that. And I read it, and it was like not good. And you know what he did to God. So I'm like, oh my God, I cannot name my baby that. And something just kept saying Z. I was obsessed with the letter Z. But God, Jesus started with J. And my first daughter started off with J. I was so happy with the J thing. So I didn't want to change it and make his name start with a Z or whatever. But I wanted a Z. And that's when I was like, Judez. Like something in my mind, like something in me just was like, Judez. And that's how I came up with his name. I was like, this is, I kind of got Jude, but ain't nobody calling him Judez. But so, well, I think 2 people did, 2 teachers did, Judez. But I don't even know what Jude, all he did to God, but I guarantee you, he ain't do all this. So I don't know. He giving me Jude remixing this. Girl, when I tell you I pray for a good week that I don't get a phone call, I pray for a good week out. And it's going to lead back to the story that I'm talking about, the wrong side of the bed. Y'all, I tried so many punishments. I done tried everything. Teachers used to say, Miss Brinson, whooping ain't the way. Because I come out there and I be like, I tell you what I know. I'm saying it really to make the teachers feel good because my kids don't get whipped. But I be like, come on, you know, jack them up. Do this. My kids be like, like, they ain't really used to it, but then they be like, what the heck? But I'm trying to just help the teacher show this class I'm not playing with this little boy or girl whenever I have to go film. But then the teachers want to sit up here and say some dumb junk like that to me. You ain't got to tell me twice, for real. Because now I'm not obligated to run up here and see what the heck you want no more. Since you just got all the answers. And so many people try to tell me, all you gotta do is this. Then I be like, well, watch it for a week. A day go by and they like, so yeah, done. And it's just how these teachers are. They gonna say all this to me. I back up. So my kids, let me just give y'all one example. One day, I was sitting on the toilet, y'all. I kid you not. I was sitting on the toilet and I just was on my phone. And I was thinking it was coming from my phone, but I know it's coming from the back of my head. And I just heard real, like, and it's a car. And it's almost like the car is sounding like it's going like this. You could just hear the horn just sounding like the car was shifting. So I turned my phone out. I knew my kids was outside. So I had to make sure it was my phone. Then I felt like it was my kids, y'all. I know I wiped my butt, but girl, I wiped my butt walking out there to the freaking bathroom. Because I had to put my phone down. I know I had to put my pants up and stuff like that. And I know I had to put a bra on. I knew, because I was just like, who the bro. And I didn't put my bra on. That's just how I put my slides on. Like, I had to get out there because now I'm realizing it's not my phone and it's a freaking horn. It don't matter if somebody sitting in their yard blowing their horn. What would you do that for? Or what? My kids ain't known to get in my car. And my son, he been caught. Girl, he was out there on the gas one day. You just heard the gas. He like this. Oh, shoot. And like, when he seen me, he ain't even, oh, Mom. Girl, I sleep with my kids. My daughter used to take them and go find her dog. Like, what the? But y'all, the horns was doing that or whatever. Man, I went to that door. Y'all, I seen my kids all in there. And they was cheering. I be trying to talk fast, but man, just thinking about it. Like, they was out there like, oh, you know how kids do. And my daughter, my oldest one, she had a rock in her hand, like big is her hand, bigger than her hand, like one of those big boulder rocks, y'all. And she was throwing it in the room, and you could just imagine me being back here in here, you know, and sitting on the top. So y'all sitting out here making cars just swerve out the road. So I ended up, I was like, I can't take this no more. I'm finna whoop they butt. I was so mad. And it wasn't nothing but God. Because I'm sorry, baby. Let that motherfucking rock, where I'm seeing, and y'all actually rejoicing. Like, I don't think I could have been, I mean, I probably would have been somebody that just drove by and never rode on that road again. Or you could have been somebody that's like, getting out the car and doing something to them. I just thank God for God protecting and me getting my butt up and seeing it. Why was I sitting in my bathroom? Because I freaking wanted to. And yes, my kids was outside, and this is the thing. But I could sit out there with my kids all freaking day. All they gonna do is sit right by me, fight, and bother me to there and there. Then they gonna want to go inside and eat. And mama, can we cook? Now they out there by themselves. I mean, I get. And they wasn't by themselves. They was actually with my neighbor. Her kids was out there too. And I used to watch the kids before. All of them used to come to my house. But then she started coming out. Her man started doing activities with the kids. And then it just was making me mad because I liked them as neighbors, but my kids was not outside kids. Unless I was with them and we playing hide and seek or barbecuing or something. They not outside children like that. They was. They always used to be outside. They definitely was. But then when we first moved here, it was no kids out here. So no, it was no, like they got complexes now. They done built just like that. And it's so many kids every time I turn around. But when we first moved here, it was no kids. So then they'll be out there by themselves. Then they'll want me to come outside. Then I come outside. Then they'll just realize they so bored. Even though I'm trying to make you do sports and stuff like that, throw the football, you just don't want to do nothing unless you ride up under my butt. And so, like I said, she came and I was just aggravated because now they outside. But y'all, they were throwing them goddamn rocks in that road, y'all. And I came in and I got a spoon. It's a plastic like Betty Crocker spoon. And I spanked their hands. Everybody got 3 licks. I hit their hands 3 times. I did not want to whoop my little kids, but and they was in school now. They you know they was definitely in fourth and stuff at this time, y'all. And the girls they was way older. And they went to the school and they reported that they got a whooping on their hands to the teacher. Now this already had been happening, y'all. This the whole story too. But I'm back to talking about my morning this morning. But it's so much before that. And the reason why them people so silly and stuff. But she goes to the school and she tells the school or whatever. And dang, I want to talk about my past so much. Y'all, I'm gonna do it one day, but I don't be having no memory. I'm for real. I be trying to upload and stuff, but I just found out I can start doing live too. I think I ain't even tried it because I heard you have to have 1,000 subscribers to do live. But I tried it once and it kept telling me I couldn't get on it. So I'm thinking that you have to have 1,000 subscribers to do a live. But yeah, they went to the school and told. Now after all my kids is back, like I told you, they done got been in a couple different schools. Got in trouble at the school. So my thing was, and I'm so cool with the teachers, and you would sit there and not even ask questions. You to me anyway. But it's cool. You believe the kids. That's cool. Not a defense at my door. And I told them why I hit their hands. The officer people, they disappeared real quick. They when they found that out, the boulder rocks in the road and they seen the rocks that they was throwing in the road. So they like, oh, and they left. But they like to do a lot. So they up here talking about, okay, we gonna examine the kids and question the kids. I was like, girl, I don't care. I didn't say that necessarily, but the look on my face did. Girl, okay. Oh, we gonna come by frequently all this. I ain't never see them again, y'all. Until my child went and reported me again. Y'all, let me tell you just a time my other baby reported. They done did this so many times, y'all. They did it so many times that the defense people told me I need to put my kids in some class. They all needed the class. And I was like, they gonna make them feel like they retarded. But y'all, my son, he was like, he was up. And I said, you gotta clean up. And you not getting breakfast until you clean up. So I ended up walking to the store, y'all, to get some breakfast to cook. We got food, but I wanted like eggs and bacon. We used to eat bacon, and I wanted it to make it in this sandwich croissant. I wanted it just to be smelling. I love when I cook because my kids love to smell when I cook. Like they be, I mean, ain't don't walk right past the bathroom coming in that David's kitchen. And when they got a little older, they would always go hurry and brush their teeth, wash their face, and do stuff, and then come in the kitchen. That way I can't be like, did you brush your teeth? Did you say your prayer? Did you clean your room? They already got it done so they can get some eat. So this is what I was making this morning. I knew I needed to go buy more eggs, and I wanted bacon to go on it. But I don't keep bacon in the house like that because I don't like, we don't eat, like I said, bacon now. My son eat turkey bacon with it. But y'all, I'm at the store. And my daughter called me. And she was like, Mama, this policeman want to talk to you. So I'm like, girl, what? I don't know. I'm thinking it's the police, baby, because where I live, they do a lot of work on the road. I'm thinking it's the police that the road by and wanted to say something about the road work, maybe. I don't know. I was like, okay, it's fine. I'll be talking to him when I get there. She was like, Jakeem called police. I said, how? I had just seen this man. What could have happened to him? She was like, he called the police on him. And the police out there. I said, okay, well, let me speak to him. And I said, you know what, never mind. I didn't want my daughter to really go outside. I don't even know. Yeah, I don't know. I'm kind of protective. I wanted to know what the police wanted, but I just felt like he just gonna have to wait. And I think I was telling her if he wanna catch up with me, I don't know. I thought I was under arrest, maybe. I don't know. Girl, I don't know what the heck, girl. I was like, he gonna have to come down the road. And then I was like, he gonna take me back to make my kids breakfast. I don't know what the heck is going on, but I'm gonna make them something to eat because how in the world, if I got to call my mama, she ain't gonna get nothing to eat. And then she gonna be over there talking about they got food over there, and my kids gonna be like, we don't eat none of this. So I knew I was gonna have to do that. Like I would have to kind of maneuver my way when I get in the car and take the grocery to the house. Y'all, I'm walking down the street with the grocery. So the cop stayed in the yard. So I ain't gonna lie. When I got to the yard, I was just like, hello, how can I help you? And he was like, are you the person, the owner of this house? No, I'm just walking up here with these bags. And well, so he like, yeah, let me just hush. So I don't know, he was kind of trying to act like he was a mad daddy, yeah. So I mean, he like, so what's the problem? If I just came back here, I don't even know what the heck is the problem. Yeah, I understand it might seem like I was kind of rude, but you really got 2 seconds to get out my David's face. Cause I'm just like, why you ain't even de-escalated the problem before I even got here? What? Did you not even ask the kids what's wrong? If a kid is the one that called the thing, why wouldn't you be looking for the kid? You ain't even went in the house. Like, they just happened to look outside. Or I don't even know, child. I don't even know. Like, but he was like, long story short, because I'm talking about Julie. But long story short, the defense came again. They actually, the police ended up getting the defense in this too again. And the reason why he did it is because he talking about I said he couldn't play his game. I said you couldn't eat the breakfast I'm gonna cook. And you was knocked out sleep and you was waking up. When he first wake up, he loved to go in the kitchen. without brushing his teeth or nothing, y'all. And especially if he know I'm finna go somewhere, he gonna try to hurry up and go in the kitchen. But I had to start buying groceries smartly because my kids will just do the craziest. They'll be sick and everything throwing up food. Cause you just sit there and just I bought boxes of ice cream. My son sat here and ate 4 boxes, the container of ice cream. Just be back there and they under their bed, like they're doing silly stuff, eating all day long, just eating stuff. So I have to smartly shop, like I said. So that's what I told you. Like you just gonna have to go in and eat some oatmeal and a sandwich and stuff, and they don't be liking to do that. They like flambe stuff. Even if they go cook stuff for themselves, y'all will be like, but you can't even clean your room up like that. You can't even brush your teeth like that. You can't even put your socks on correctly like that. You can't even make sure your clothes is on correctly like that. But you in there, little razzle dazzle. Then we put a little sprinkle dingle. And then we melt this in a different bowl. You got 7 different dishes up here. Ain't washing now one. Won't wash out the counter. Like this the kind of stuff I deal with. But you up here gonna call this police. Because you dreamed about, I guess, me saying you couldn't play the game. And the police was in here questioning my kids, talking about my son, like, he's like, do y'all get whoopings? I said, you darn right they get whoopings like that. And he was like, when the last time y'all got a whooping? The defects was there asking them that. My son said, when we stayed on Creel, she whooped us with this belt. I still had the belt and everything, so I went back there and got it and showed her. And cause he's talking about it's these spiky things on it. So she was like, spikes. I went back there and got the belt. And he was like, there you go when I'm coming through the kid. That's the one. This when they was younger too, y'all. This the one. And so she was looking like, we all stayed on Creel. And I was like, yeah, that was about 4 or 5 years ago. They ain't got no darn whooping, and he's sitting here freaking lying. That lady was okay. Well, we're gonna check on you guys. And that was you that was saying this. He ain't called them. They work together now. Y'all, my kids don't like me to tell this story, but they steal so bad. But I stole when I was younger. And yeah, I didn't have a lot. Like, only kind of stuff I really had was the stuff I got from my grandma's house. And like she went to like a Salvation Army place, y'all. And I would make that stuff work, man. But my mom told me that I was too big and stuff, so that's why she didn't really buy me stuff because it was too much money. And she would even say that about my feet, so I would always kind of get it from my grandma. So I try to teach my kids, like, if you don't do what I ask you, I'm going to take stuff away from you. I'm not going to whoop you. I'm not finna keep hurting myself with no devil's belt. And you running all around. Y'all, they hadn't got to where they run out the door down the street. When I pulled the belt out, I could say, I'm finna whoop your butt. And my son, I think he was probably in 2nd grade. He ran all the way up that street. I had to chase him. And I fell. And then another time, he pulled me down the stairs out my robe. And the neighbors was like, stop doing your mama like that. They know he was supposed to be getting a whooping. But they were just like, go in there. You need to whoop him now, girl. Y'all, I had to run in the house. And my kid, I was in my bathroom crying. I could hear all my kids trying to make him let go of the railing. The rail at our house is so dope, y'all. They was out there for about 45 minutes. I even had to come. And they just like, King, everybody like, just come now, this gonna be all right. Journey bigger than Boostina, bigger than King. Everybody bigger than him. And we could not get him off of that rail. And I had to just tell him, leave him alone, y'all. We gonna leave him out here. And I thought it was gonna make him let it go. And we didn't let him go either. Because we thought it was going to make him let him go. We going to snatch him. And he was not with that jump. But I felt like he was always learning from Jadid. But I think he just bad because he bad. Because he actually was bad as a child, too. He didn't like to get whipping. When I used to spank him and he did something wrong, he would always hit all his brothers and sisters. He would go through there, he'll find a belt or a shoe and just be whooping them and be crying. He did not like to get in trouble. He's still the same way. He just put his big lips in your face and think you just, no matter what kind of face he give. And I was just like, I gotta get him away from his dad. He started being just like him in school. Y'all, my baby went from straight A's to L's. He back at A's, but he is bad. He went back to making the grades for mama. But he also brought the disrespect for behavior as well. And the teachers would always call about him too. Y'all, but I'm getting to, let me just talk about why I said that about I woke up on the wrong side of the bed. So I've been saying I'm going to stick to my guns. And I've been kind of sticking to my guns. My boys do not get to play their game as much as they used to. I had my son's phone now for almost a week. Like, I really be happy when I actually take stuff from them and actually leave it in my possession. And bro, let me tell you, this is something I told teachers a long time ago when they used to try to tell me other crap how to discipline and do this. I'm like she kept teacher kept telling me to put him in this retarded thing. And she's like, girl, you get a check, I get one. Girl. So y'all, I told my kids a long time ago, I bought them some Bobos. And I told them if they be bad, they gotta wear Bobos. Now my girls, they didn't have to really. Cause they grandma would buy them Bobos. So I be like, you gonna wear them shoes your grandma bought you. But and she buy the boys Bobos too, but I wanted them extra crispy Bobos. So I say that to them too. You gonna have to wear those shoes. And at first it was like, I don't care. And at that time, it didn't matter to them. But now it does. And I have been telling them for years. I'm tired of buying you stuff, girl. And then I keep doing it. Keep doing it because I fall weak very much fast. You see this dress? Girl, I don't get nothing for myself, really. My jewelry, I'll never be. None of your business. But nothing for me, really. Like that. And my girls, I love to shop for my girls. I feel like I don't get my nails done. It's been over 7 years. I don't even like to lotion my face. My daughter make me put stuff on my skin. Y'all, I don't do nothing. I ain't got no retwist in over probably 5 years. I haven't done nothing worth too much money that got to do with no damage fashion. Like, unless it's my girls. And it's because they make all A's. Mouth disrespectful is mother. But they make A's. They break on bacon with them A's, you know. And Jadez don't. Girl, Jadez be coming in talking about, Mama, I got 3 A's today and 4 B's, and on my report card, she told me it's gonna be this. Then you get the report card, it's like, well, you got 13. Darn, F's plus is on you. Then he be like, no, that's a C. That's a C right there. It be like, Jim. And you ain't even in there. You're missing. They're not even counting you in there. Are you even in there? Lord, why would you lie like that? Why is my phone? Okay, y'all, I'm back on for a little while because my phone keep running hot. It take forever to upload a video. Forever to up. I need to redo this. I hate my hair raw. But it take forever to upload a video nowadays. I got Verizon and it take like 10, 20 hours. Kind of. But I know what I was talking about. And I was talking about why I felt like I woke up on the wrong side of the bed, and I understand that. But I went all into detail about other stuff because my kids is bad. But I have tried not to say the bad word. I call them problematic, but they is bad and it is what it is. But I think I said it in the video because I recorded on my other phone after this one went out. But I don't got time to be moving that to this phone. And it take, man. So I'm just going to try to hurry up and say what I was going to say. But I have been trying to stick to my guns to the punishment, right? Taking their stuff and not giving it back until they get right. And they be sneaking and eating all the damn time. So the punishment before was you had to eat oatmeal and sandwiches and stuff. And I just didn't have to, you didn't eat what I cook. I cook like I be eating or whatever, and you have to eat that because you didn't do what you were supposed to do. So that no longer worked because they had so much other stuff to just go in and eat. And then when I'm in my room, they sneak and eat their dinner. So I used to have to hide dinner in my room, cover it up and hide it in my room, and then go to put it in the refrigerator later because they would eat all the food and then the dinner. But anyways, the wrong side of the bed. I don't know why I feel so guilty for not letting my son wear these shoes, right? His punishment is no barbershop. I will not take you to a barbershop and get your hair cut no more. His punishment is I will not do your hair. Him and Jakeem. If you see their hair and stuff, y'all, I know what I'm talking about. I cut it myself whenever I just get tired of them letting it peel. But how you out here with peons in your head and you, my son's far from a peon. But I'm just saying, there's some peon. Like, why would you not want to straighten up your behavior and get your hair done? And so, why is somebody calling me? But, I ain't that just threw me off. But, like, ooh. Why would you have peons in your head? My kids far from a peon. What the fuck? That call just threw me off. It made me want to pause this video and slap the freak out of this person. But, yeah. My son was given some shoes. And before, I think what I was trying to say before, and I think I said it on that video, the punishment now, it was the punishment back then. You have to wear bobos to school if you be bad and stuff. I remember the first time when they was younger, I tried to tell them that, and my son, he proudly put on the bobos trying to outshine me. I don't know if I said it in another video, so that's the only reason I'm saying it again. But he tried to play me like he was gonna wear the bobos. So he wore them, and that was the very last time he wore them, y'all. He came home like, I'll never put them on my damn feet again. So, now that he's older, I felt like he ain't wearing bobos and stuff. He wear like Puma Forces. I mean, Pumas. He got the new Forces that came out. That was a trend that didn't have the Nike check mark on it. They just look lame as heck. But he wear like Nikes and stuff like that. But no new nothing. And I'm a fan of Reebok. I'll slap some Reeboks on your feet. You Reebok addict. You know, Reeboks is for older people. But I know what kind of shoes you supposed to have on your feet. I dressed you as a kid. And I done told you for years, you will not get nothing unless I tell you to. Unless I buy it. You're not getting anything. So they call themselves getting stuff from friends. So he got 2 pair of Air Force Ones, y'all. Nice, cute Air Force Ones. I would get up and show the pair. I do not feel like. You'll probably see him on his feet if you ever just Google and find him on something. He got sights. I'm so damn mad, y'all. This man been getting in trouble. He just got from off suspension. This man been getting in trouble every day, almost at school. The teachers and the principal done got to us. She be like, I just bring her with me that day, or I send him to the man that like a man, like she'll send him to, like the men at the school or whatever, because he's being, a little irate. You ain't really even had no good day at school. Your grades ain't improved. And then you come home every day getting in trouble. Every single day. He just was dealing with the cops not even a couple days ago. Cop was about to take him. He was like, boy, you think I'm playing with you? That's how he was looking at my son. Because he told my son, hold on. He told my son to do something, and my son was moving so slow. And I said, I told you. I was like, hey, I think you should just go ahead and put him in your car, because I feel like when you leave, he is going to, because he fought me that night. And he was acting like he was going to do it again. And I don't got time for that. I love my son to death. But, y'all, the boy gave him 2 pair of forces, his young friend. And he been every day. He slept with the shoes on top of his bed, y'all. Now, forces for my son's foot ain't nothing but 90 bucks. My daughter shoes forces about $200. My other daughter gets so many shoes, it about my other one, bruh. But no, you're not doing what you're supposed to do. That's why you don't have them. Now, I thought I was going to be doing too much if I just say, take them up and shoes out my house. But, I mean, his new little friend, I like his little friend. And I thought it was nice. But then I go back there, and you got my darn baby laptop. You keep stealing their money and their laptop devices because you won't punish me. This man do this all the time for years, just take people's stuff. So I decided to take 1 pair of his shoes. Y'all, he woke up the next morning, y'all. He would walk around here like a robot in darn white forces. Like, oh, they're trying not to crease him. Boy, you got roaches in your head. They ain't even ants and roly polies. You ain't even got beef in your head. You sitting up here talking about you trying not to crease some forces. Then you got this tiny shirt on with a tiny jacket on. And the shirt is like a feline shirt. A play shirt. You got some nerve. So then, y'all, he wore them that day. This man get out the bus and ask for the other shoes back. You ain't got a pencil, a book bag, never a day in your devilish life. No homework or nothing. But you done came in here and made it your homework to remember to ask me about your shoes. And every day, for the last 2 days, every time he see me, ask me about his shoes. You be done just cussed out the whole entire house. Me included. You just be done hid your brother's stuff up, pulled the trash can on his bed. You just be done fault journey. Like, you just be done ate and not even washed your hands in my refrigerator. You just be done stayed outside past curfew and you knew it was past curfew. You just be done so much. And you still ask about your shoes. And this morning he asked me. That was the wrong side of the bed for me. My body was tired. And y'all, I was about to cuss. I said I was not finna cuss this morning. I'd rather drink some liquor. I'm not fixing to let this man take my energy. I was already in here dealing with my own problem. I hadn't got my son up. Finally got him on the bus because I usually have to take him to school. Then my girls, with their money crisis, but these girls can have $300, y'all. And 2 days later, they ain't got no money. Then you sit up here and saying stuff like somebody stole it. Now, girl, my girls will pick you. My kids play like this. Take your ankles and smack you on the ground and just be, slinging each other around like that. And you go in there like, stop, we not playing. And then we not playing. My kids so roughhoused, y'all. And you just want me to think that somebody done. And then every app on their phone got passwords. So how somebody just got in there and stole that out? And then you lock your cars up. And then you got cash half of the time. But then it's DoorDash freaking crap all over the devil's house. It's Sheen boxes big as the upper part of my body being delivered here. But you gonna sit up here and tell me somebody stole it or Cash Out stole it? Like, I don't know what happened to it. Like, they get slap attitudes. My daughter got an attitude. She be getting mad. But every time we go somewhere, girl, Journey, let me tell y'all something. Now, we done talked about this. Let me just tell y'all this. My daughter, girl, I've never seen, except for my mama, do this. Leave the house knowing that they need their money. It's just one time I can get it. 2 times maybe. 3 times, no. No, you're dumb. That's dumb. I don't want to call my children dumb. I don't care. Girl, every time we go somewhere, you be the one asking. I get up at 6 something in the morning and get ready to go. And you be already up, bath and everything. Breakfast 8, whatever else you got to do. Phone fully charged, but you forget your card. But you seem to just let it out your mouth that you wanted something in the store. Still, like you should have been like, oh, I forgot my card. I ain't even, never mind. I just want to say that about Jenna because y'all, that just came to my mind. How they just spend money and then just, the kids is a trip, but they do not spend their own money. But yeah. So my crusty phone decided to overheat again. But y'all, my point, this is just what I'm saying. The wrong side of the bed, my body was hurting. I was okay, but not okay. I was happy about getting my son up and getting him dressed. I was actually in a good mood, and then I got into a bad mood. I snapped. I was already mad at my daughter because y'all don't understand that money situation with my kids, bro. They spend money like it's water. And then I'm already mad at you, and you seen her being the one to text me with some foolishness when y'all just be getting in trouble every day about getting up on time for the bus. And now you texting me in the morning talking about something. He said, can he get his shoe? When you should be like, no, did she give them to you? Like, you ain't slow. And then I already got to have a conversation with you about what you been doing with what you supposed to be saving to get you a phone, get your nails done, and everything else that you continuously make me buy. And it just, dang. Now, I thought I woke up on the wrong side of the bed of my body. And no, it just was giving wrong side too many ways. And I just was feeling guilty because I wanted my son to wear shoes. I mean, but no, man, I could go and get you them darn shoes tomorrow. I can get you them darn shoes today. I could, but you ain't even done nothing to deserve that penny under my dresser. And you up here texting me. I'm in here like my body. I'm like, how did I sleep last night? Yeah, I actually sleep on the floor. I don't even sleep in my bed. I don't even sleep in my room for real. I am weird. But, bro, I was so mad. And I went off in a text message, y'all. I was refusing to go in there and go off. I always hate when I am just loud. But I'm a loud person. Like, even right now, I had to think, like, now when I'm sitting down on the floor, I might talk lower when I sit on the floor. But no, when I'm standing up, I be loud. Like, I actually be turning the volume down in some of my videos. Because I'm like, ooh, I don't even know why my voice just go up and carry that way. But I just was like going off in the text message. I was like getting on to him. Then I was like, and then y'all, and then him again. And then I was just thinking like to give it to him, like, but I didn't want to let the devil win. Not my son being the devil. But I'm saying the devil himself that's thinking he gonna make me give in to my son, just always demanding, and I'm giving it to him. Even though I'm knowing he in trouble. So I'm actually proud of myself that I did not release the shoes. But I got a feeling that I am, because you do not know how aggravating it is all day to hear my friend say, can he see the shoes? Oh, I'm finna get ready to walk out there and my feet hurting my other shoes. Boy, all them shoes extra too big because you stole them in my room. And shut up. You still wearing Crocs that's a size 4. And all these David shoes in your room is 6 and a 7. So chill with that. And then it's just repetitive knocking on the door. Repetitive stealing their phones, my kids' phones when they go to sleep. Stealing their laptops. And then he hitting me up on my phone. And then he be joning. And then the messages coming through all day. That is the most aggravating thing ever. So I might give in. But he has not won. I will wake up on the right side of the bed. The real right side. I'm not gonna let him win.